Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't know if you heard that. Let's just do it one more time, shall we? It said we were on mute. Here we go. Saturday night. Technical difficulties. I'll give you a minute to come on in. Make sure you share, share, share. I'll do the same. You able to hear that? Yeah. I'm sharing it out. Ooh, it's hot up in here. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please make sure that you share. Let's talk about it. What's changed your life and what's changed your outlook on life? I know many of you have a new perception. It's hot up in here. And just let's talk about it. What's your perception like now that we are on the other side of this trying time and people are having to find their way, do new things, different things? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure you like and comment and say hello to me as you come in and out. I even have something to snack on. I've got a chicken sandwich with bell pepper and fries. And just in case nobody comes on, I've got to keep myself entertained. Welcome, 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 everyone. So as you know, it's another Saturday to shoot the breeze. Who's got something to share? You know, changing your perceptions. You know, what's changing your mind? And have you embraced the change or are you callous? You know, because of all the changes we see in our communities or in the world, worldwide, there are ways to still maintain, you know, but you gotta be coachable. You gotta be coachable if you're willing to change. But yeah, come on in and let's shoot the breeze. Let's see. Share, share, share. All right, Miss Jane, good to see you. I just left your live. I'm glad you are on. And if you'd like the link to come on so we can talk about what's going on in the world today and what changed your outlook on life, if it's changed. I don't know if you're tired, but if you'd like to come on, you're welcome to do so. And let me take a few minutes, stand by, so that I can put the link on. I'll put it down here in the comment section. And if you guys want to grab the link, we are on StreamYard. Feel to come on live. It's hot up in here, but I decided if nobody came on, I was gonna have a little snack. So come on back and talk to me while we're here on the live talking about our outlook on life. I'll also go ahead and okay, thanks. I'll also go ahead and link it to the YouTube channel in case you want to join the live for tonight. All right, we are going to have a good time tonight. What are you saying to me? Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. It's not going to be a mukbang, but it is a grilled chicken sandwich with bell peppers. And I've got some special sauce that was just made by my son. But I also have, what is this called? It's another sauce. I don't know if it's going to be good for me to bite it while I'm talking. So I'm going to nibble, nibble, nibble. All right. So I'm trying to find a way on these platforms. There's a lot of great content on these platforms. So I'm so diverse. There's a lot out there. You guys got to be patient with me because there's a lot of good content out here. I'm just trying to find my way. As you know, I am so broad. I do so much. But tonight, we're going to talk about growth. What's changed your outlook on life, if any? Are you still doing the same old, same old? Or have you changed anything in your life? You know, the other thing I'm finding is why are people so passionate about other people's journeys? You know, grown people judging one another. We can't do that. We are in a new time. We've got to at least ask questions. We've got to at least find a way to communicate. But the outlook on life, I'm going to show you a few videos tonight or a few posts that I've been reading tonight and all week long about things that are going on in the community. And it should change your outlook on life. We've got rental scams going on. You know, there's a lady who has been homeless herself, who is getting ready to make some changes and run for office. That's a good thing. And then some people are just being attacked. You know, let people live. Why are these people out here attacking people? Let people live. Let people live. That's what I'm trying to say. So with that being said, there's so much. I was hoping to get someone on. Let me make sure that I have added it to YouTube, the link. And hopefully some people will come on. I'm hoping to see a few of you come on. Like I know we are all trying to support one another. I'm trying to change up my time so that people can come on and participate. And as you know, I'm always going to support people. So that's my thing. It's all about supporting. And that's what's important. Okay, let me add that in case I'm going to pin the message on YouTube in case you guys want to powder up your nose. As you can see, no powder for me today. I've got the dewy look today. And I've got on my little overalls, just trying to be comfortable. And I may pull this hair back because it gets hot too. But it's hot in here today. Got my water on deck. Got my little cocktail on deck. Got my little fries and sandwich on deck. It's not a mukbang, and I'm sure it's good. Why? Because I cooked it. Grab your snack. Come on the live. Grab something. Let's talk about it. And let's see. Do you have any changes in your life that, or did you change your mind? What has changed your outlook on life? Anything different? Let's talk about it. Well, I'll take a couple of bites. All you got to do is grab the link. It's easier to get it on YouTube. You just click the link. On Facebook, you have to type it all in. Let me see if I can just show you what it looks like. If you want to type it in, you're welcome to. Make sure you type it all in and click the link, or go over to YouTube, click the link. Because what we're going to talk about is what's changed your outlook on life. And if any, some people are still doing the same old, same old. I've got a few things to show you. What's changing the outlook on life of some people is trust, because people are so trustworthy. And things have changed. People have changed. People can't be trusted. People are moving here from um, out of town. They're being scammed. They're being hacked. You've got people that are homeless. And did you know that there are over 500,000 people that are homeless in 2023? Over 500,000 people homeless in 2023. That's crazy. That's just crazy. I'm going to take a bite. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's good. Onions, bell peppers. Oh, good. I have somebody that's going to talk to me tonight. Let's bring her on up. Hey there, Miss J. Good to see you.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Can
Hey,
you hear me? I can't hear you.
hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me get my microphone right.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
Miss J.
I hear you.
Uh-oh. You can hear me?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, for
Testing
some
one, two,
reason I
three.
can't hear you. How you doing? I just left your live.
Yes, I hear you. Can you hear me?
It's very low. Turn your volume up, maybe.
And I'm getting some feed. Well, I'm trying to figure out. I'm getting some feedback.
It's coming up. I think when you turned your volume up, that helped.
That's all right. Better. That's a whole lot better.
Yeah, how you doing today? We're talking about what's changed your outlook on life. Anything for you? Anything, any changes in your life? Anything that you've noticed in life um that's
Oh wow.
changing your outlook?
Oh wow. Well, thank you for well. I just finished up my talk show just then. I've been on there just about 2 hours. So, and I saw you on. I said, let me come on up here. I want to come up and talk a little bit because I'm in that talking mood tonight. But what has changed for me, a different outlook, and I'll be very honest, is I turned 61 in July. Now that has given me a whole different perspective now. um, as far as that now at the age of 61, yes, you get well, some of us do. Think about mortality now. Okay, now make sure you go to the doctor more often now. So just me turning 61 in July. There's a couple more things too that changed my outlook on life. But that was the major thing, me hitting 61. Now, if I hit 60, it wasn't that bad. I was like, oh, okay, but I don't know. When I realized I was turning 61, it seemed like something shifted within me. I don't know if it's fear or what, but I accept 61. Thank God he brought me around that globe again, for another year. But that has really got me to thinking about a lot of things. Turning 61, it really has got me thinking about a lot of things. It really has. It really has.
Wow. Okay. I hear a little bit of you. You look very nice tonight. Where you been?
I told you I did I had a very, very let me get my volume right. Let me put my microphone up here because my microphone's sitting way over there. But that's the one I use at my let me put it over here close to me. I don't want to get it up too loud. Let me put it close to me.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's good.
That's better. Hold on, because it's on my
Yes.
feet. Hold on. Hold on. I got my fur babies in here with my fur babies. I got them in here with me. Let's see what happened. Hold on, coming back. There we go. Let's see now. You can hear me now? That's better? Is that better now? Hello?
Yeah, you hear me crunching?
Oh, okay, just making sure you can hear me. All right, cool. Yeah, I had a very exclusive interview tonight, and I just got off of so I decided. Then I did my makeup live, right? And I've been doing them now about 3 weeks, and everybody keeps saying, "We ain't gonna do some highlights and swap for it." So you know what? I said, "Y'all know what? I'm gonna do that tonight." That's what I do. That's what I do.
Well, I appreciate you. That's good. I appreciate it. Listen, I've got a few things on here, like we were talking about what is changing in the perception of people and the outlook on life. And I've been reading a lot of things in the news, these rental scams.
Oh my
When,
gosh!
yeah, wouldn't that change your perception in life and your perspective? um Going to another state and you think you're gonna rent, and then all of a sudden it's a scam. People are becoming calloused and hard because there's so much wrong in the world. So I was gonna show that. If you wanna, how long you got? You gonna stay with me for a while, or you just popping in? Uh-oh, you went out again.
Stay with you. I stay with you some. I'm out here in my studio, so I ain't going nowhere.
Okay, I like your studio. Um, I said I was gonna change it up a little bit, but I haven't had a chance to do anything yet. But I like your studio, and thank
Thank
you
you.
for coming on. Well,
I don't have
so
a problem
let's get
with
into
that,
it. Girl, I'm just plain Jane right now. I got my overalls on, so I'm
that's all
plain
right. You
Jane.
comfortable. You comfortable. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. Exactly. As we mature, we just do what it do. Okay,
Exactly.
let me share this with you so we can talk about it. I'm just like outdone with some of the things that people are doing. It's a lot out in the world. There's so much news. Um, Unbelievable. Well, let me see if I can get this to share the screen here. Um, I want to talk about the rental scam first. Let's
Uh-huh.
see if we can do that.
Okay.
Back here in Colorado, we continue to follow housing issues in the Denver metro area. Just months ago, we learned not only is it getting more expensive to buy a home, but there aren't enough to go around.
Oh, did you? I'm trying to share it here.
So
I
to see
see
a
it.
good rental option,
I see it and I hear
they
it.
usually move pretty fast. Our Tori, some people you spoke with today said, of course, they were doing everything they could to avoid a scam, but that still wasn't enough.
Well, Kelly, finding a nice, affordable place for your family to move in this state, it's really something to celebrate. And that's what the Rumpel family thought they had. They hadn't finished opening the moving boxes before they learned they actually have no place.
Gorgeous bathroom that he was excited about and everything. So beautiful full bathroom.
The Rumpel family was thrilled for their move to Colorado. They rented what they thought was the perfect home in Aurora.
It's a beautiful house.
Now they're looking for another place to live.
It's a little messy now because I was unpacking, but now.
But he did his due diligence. He saw the home with the real estate agent before signing anything.
We paid the application fee and the deposit. We signed the lease. It was wonderful. There was no red flags anywhere.
Rumpel even requested proof of ownership from Russell, the landlord. He was given wasn't the only one.
A lady came up with the exact same lease from the exact same person, and she had paid too. And we found out that it was just one.
Over 80,000 properties nationwide still owns the house.
She called in
Wow.
Invitation Homes, and they don't know anything about Russell. And so I called Invitation Homes, and I'm like, do you know? Or Ronnie called, well, who was the real estate agent? They don't.
Now the Rumpel
suck.
will be evicted, and they just spent $6,800 moving into a scam.
Oh,
I got
jeez.
$100 left to my name right now.
Invitation Homes told Rumpel they've seen other people fall victim to similar scams. He's not sure what his family's going to do, and he doesn't want another one to go through this.
We're broke and homeless in Colorado. I mean, it's as simple as that. Until I can actually raise money to get out of here, there's nothing I can do.
Now, Rumpel has already called his bank to report the fraud and start the process of chargeback, but it's going to take several months for the bank to investigate.
Wow. Are you
I reached out to
serious?
Invitation, and for this to happen to 2 victims in that house, I'm still waiting to hear back.
Oh, wow, Tori, thank you so much for that report. We certainly hope the best for that family. By the way, Tori is your reporter for Aurora. You can email her story ideas through cbscolorado.com, or you see the number there on your screen. That is our tip line, 303-863-TIP.
Wow. What do you think about that?
$6,800.
You know, that's been going on for a while.
Oh, wow.
Can you
Really?
believe it? That's
$6,800.
yeah, that's been going on for a while. Yeah, and then all of a sudden, it's been going on for so long that it's starting up again. I remember 3 or 4 years ago they were doing that. People were paying money for applications, and then all of a sudden they'll say, "Oh, we've already rented the place out, but you're paying all this money."
Yeah.
That's
I had matter of fact, I had a sister that was a victim of that situation. Yep, sure was. Man.
yeah. See, and that's the sad part is that, you know, that'll change your perception in life and your outlook on life.
It sure
And
is.
then you gotta, you know, everybody don't have money to keep paying these fees and different things. So Yeah, that was something too. But we do have this councilwoman who had was homeless and who's now an advocate, and she's running for office here in Aurora. Um, there's a lot going on in these days. I don't know why all of a sudden a fly decides to come in and attack me.
Don't worry
Mm-mm-mm.
about it, girl. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But yeah, my sister,
Yeah.
I make sure I
So
turn my
what
phone
else?
off so I won't call through. I turn my phone off so I won't call. But yeah, my sister was a victim of that application situation. Yeah, took her money. Yeah, but it's bad how people do that. I mean, but my grandma used to tell me, baby, everybody can't be like you. And I understood as I got older, I began to understand what she's talking about. Grandma used to tell me everybody can't be like me. You see what I'm saying? Everybody not gonna have the same thought process like I do. You got people out here that's how they make their living scamming people until they finally get caught. It might take 5, 6, 10, 15 years. But this is how a lot of people make their living. I hate to say it, but it is. But them people are out of $600 to $800. Good Lord. 9,000.
Yeah, that's a lot.
But I'm wondering, are
Yeah,
the
and not
people that
only
I'm wondering are the people that did that, are they gonna go to jail? Are they going to
I
jail?
that's why they said they're wondering where they are. Sorry, I just realized.
I got a
Okay,
no,
can
I
you
got
hear
a fly.
me?
I can hear you. I got a fly in here
Okay, I
too,
had
flying
to change
around.
it.
I can hear you. Mhm.
Girl, I don't know. Okay, good. So yeah, but yeah, the I don't understand how they get access to these places, rent them out, and nobody knows. I'm trying to figure out
Yeah,
what are we gonna have to do different.
that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. There, I'm sorry.
That is crazy.
They don't know. They don't know where they
That
took six,
is,
seven thousand people.
and
I
can't
can't believe
find.
and can't find them. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. I find it. I just find it hard. I'm sorry. I really
Yeah,
do.
and then and people are trying not to be homeless, but did you hear me earlier when I said there's over 500,000 homeless people worldwide? Over 500,000 people,
And you
and
know what?
it doesn't seem.
And you know what's so
Go
sad
ahead.
about that? I bet you a lot of them are veterans. I bet you a lot of them are veterans. I
Well, a
bet
lot
you
are
a
veterans, but
lot.
there's a lot of people. Yeah, and a
Mhm.
lot of people with kids as well. And here it is, school season. School's about to start. There's still homeless
Mhm.
families, but it seems like there's no sense of urgency. I'm trying to understand what
Where
the heck.
exactly? Where is the sense of
Exactly.
urgency? It seems like we as society or the United States um have gotten used to the norm. Like this is normal. Okay, so this is what happens. All right. So maybe 2, 3 more years, all this will blow over. We'll move on to the next thing. Like the United States have gotten used to it. I never, honestly speaking, I never felt the USA, this United States of America, have ever had a sense of urgency for anything. I'm just being honest.
Right.
I
Yeah,
just don't.
it's like people are immune. They're immune to not paying attention. It seems like they're immune to all these
Mhm.
deaths, all these killings. I'm just trying to understand at what point do we get back to respecting ourselves, respecting people, and with the world that they have all kinds of disorders, but there seems to be the people in position don't have the wherewithal to say this is what needs to happen or take
Mhm.
control,
Mhm.
or they're just sitting up there collecting a paycheck. I've got a problem
Collecting,
with that.
exactly, collecting a paycheck. You said it. You said it.
Hmm.
Like I said, I mean, yeah, I'm in America, I'm an American, but I never felt like the USA had a sense of urgency for nothing. Just being honest.
Yeah,
Because if they did,
we're
go ahead on.
no, I'm listening to you,
I
but
would say
there is no sense.
because I feel like if they did have a sense of urgency, a lot of stuff would still, that's the key word, still be happening. That's the key word. Still be happening. I
Yeah,
just
it's sad. We've got to find a way, and I'm not
well, that's
understanding
what the
why.
politicians are for. Isn't that what the politicians are for? They're supposed to go up
The,
there and help. What I mean, that's not what they're
well, they're
for.
definitely not doing their jobs, and it's obvious. Thus, the world is by far upside down.
Upside
It's upside down, and
down.
people, some of the people, I'm surprised because they just go on with their daily lives. Nobody
Think,
says anything,
think about it.
you know.
If you don't stop, don't you make I pull my curtain down?
Ah,
I know, mommy. Go in
that's
there and lay down in
funny.
your bed. Go in your bed and lay down. You got your bed and you go lay down.
That's
She's
is
that.
that the
Look at
cat
what
or
she
the?
do. She's been out there, come out here with me all the time, right? Got my preferred for leg. And Mr. Benson, he the man. You know, he just lay here on the floor. He ain't about the size of a foot. He's about the size of my foot really. He don't bother nobody. But Tika, I call her Tink Tink. When she's ready to go, she gonna scratch my leg up and jump up the scratch. She's ready to go. She ready to go in the house. But she don't know we're gonna stay right out here about 12, 1 o'clock like we usually do. Like we usually do out here. That's what's wrong with her. She's ready to go. My fur baby, my Yorkies, they are something else. I want to trade for
Well, that's funny. I don't have any fur babies, but I used to have a fur baby. But nowadays, that's another thing. People that are homeless and have animals, how
yes,
are they?
yes, yes.
Yeah. And
Mm-hmm.
you seem to treat your fur baby, so I know that fur baby is spoiled.
Oh man, yeah, yes they are. Now I got my kitty midnight. I found him last year, right? He's a house dog.
Right.
He can't come out here. I tried to bring him a couple times, y'all. Let me tell y'all what happened. I tried to bring him out here on some times when I was doing my talk show, right? Every time I bring him, somebody, because I be so busy talking and carrying on, I'm not paying attention. But somebody in the comments to say, midnight clamming on your curtains. I look around, he is all on my back curtains. I'm like, oh no, bro, you can't come out here. I can't have him out here. I want to, but he's in there with my husband. But he just be all over the place. And cats, that's the way they are. He wants to walk all on the table up here with all my products and stuff, knock my products all off the wall. I can't. I done tried 3 different times. So midnight
What
got to
we
stay in
gonna
the
do with you?
house.
But
Midnight got to stay in the house.
well, I know there's a lot of animal lovers in the world, and I was one. I'd like to ask them, what's their perception in life? Which, let me tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
Got another one I can share with you. We're gonna talk about. Um, there's a cloning about an animal, so I'm glad you said that. So let me share this with you. You're going to be
Yes,
like,
bring it.
what?
Bring it.
Okay, here we
Mm.
go. It's a lot going on, I tell you. It's about a hybrid of an animal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this lady was attacked by this animal, and let me see if you can see it. Okay. Um, so she was attacked by the animal. by a violent hybrid yards from her front door. And it took the cops more than 2 weeks huh, to
Oh,
take this
Jesus.
animal away. So you see this lady, she was attacked by a hybrid. And I think it was a dog, and I don't know, and a wolf. But because of these times, when we were, um, you know, um,
So
secluded.
she was attacked by a fake dog.
Yeah, a dog attacked victim has shared her outrage after it reportedly took 17 days for authorities to come and get the animal that mauled her. The hybrid animal is now in animal control custody. Um, Weeks after the attack, and look, attacked her face. There it is right there. These are hybrids. She says she was walking along the street last month when a wolf dog hybrid, that's the dog right there, and a wolf mauled her. And this was in Cleveland, Ohio. She was rushed to the hospital with injuries and to her hands, her legs after the attack. So this person was walking along the street on July 21st when the wolf dog hybrid attacked her. When the dog bit me, I screamed from the top of my lungs, she said. It was kind of like out of body experience. A passerby heard her shouting in pain and chased the dog away and called 911. She was rushed to the hospital where she spent 4 days being scared, being cared for due to injuries to her hands and her legs. And now, you guys, I got this off of Newsbreak, and
And I mean no
so
harm.
I want you to see if
I
you
don't mean no
can
harm.
read the rest of the story. But yeah, that wasn't that. That's
I don't mean
crazy.
no harm.
Just crazy.
I don't mean no harm. I don't believe there was no hybrid dog. That dog just I think somebody putting that part in there. That's just me. I don't believe there was a hybrid dog. How did they know? How did they know?
Well, yeah.
How did they know?
Well, that's the picture. So look like a wolf. But let me tell you something. When we were, yeah, but when we were quarantining, animals were able to cross the streets. Nobody could go outside. Very few cars were being driven, and they were mating. Who's to say? But the fact of the matter is, that would change my outlook on life, going outside without any protection. You don't know what's listen. People are being attacked by people. People are being attacked by, call it hybrid or not, dogs, animals, wolves. We've got to be careful out here. Things have changed a lot. Yeah. So that's all I'm saying. But if anybody,
without any protection,
well, she was in front of her house, though. You in front of your house, you don't expect to get mauled.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, I guess you got a point there. You're not expecting to get mauled. I guess you got a point there.
Well, and we have raccoons and possums and rabbits and squirrels outside my door. So it can happen. It can, yeah, it can happen. Got to be careful. So yeah, what else is going on with you, Mr. J?
Oh Lordy, what is going on, Miss J? Miss J is getting ready to start another endeavor. But like I told the people tonight on my talk show, I'm not going to say what it is. I'm working on it. And then I thought to myself, I said, Lord, I'm sitting here 61 years old, and you want me to do this right here too? So it's something I'm getting ready to do another endeavor, but I will be posting it. I'm working on it now. So I'm thinking between now and October, I should be finished and ready to present it, But Miss J been busy, I've really been busy. I really have.
Okay.
I deliberately do that because, somebody asked me, no, not somebody, my husband asked me, I'm still doing makeup, right? And he always asks me, "You're not tired of doing makeup for people?" I said, "No." I said, "But my thing, until I can't think straight anymore, until my hands and all can't function no more, I'm gonna keep doing this. And I know I do this stuff to
Right.
keep going, keep this going, So we sitting still, let this sit still, we got a problem.
Here's the thing. There's so many people that are retiring or have retired and they're back to work. The stuff that we do, we don't get tired.
Oh no.
We love it. So
Exactly.
why do we need to retire or hang up our or we don't hang up our aprons, hang up our makeup brushes or our whatever it is that we love to do. There's no need to retire
No need.
if you love what you do.
And
Now,
that's
if you're
what I
working for somebody else, then yeah, you may
that's
want to retire. But when you work for yourself, you
totally
gotta
different.
love it.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
I
Gotta
know
love it. So yeah, I'm just eating my little food.
You eat it, honey. I ain't doing that. Right here with you for a while. Ain't got nothing to do. I ain't nothing planned for
And
tomorrow. I need to get my calendar because I'll be there. have somebody make up tomorrow. Forget all about it. I gotta look at my calendar.
well, like I said, that'll be good. So you're doing makeup tomorrow.
I don't know. I'm gonna look at my
On-
calendar. I say I gotta look at my calendar because I'm sitting thinking I ain't got nothing to do tomorrow, right? I look at my calendar. I might have an appointment tomorrow. I gotta look at my calendar to make sure. Just to make sure.
Well, yeah, I work Monday through Saturday, but Sunday is my day. And I don't, it's got to be something really serious if I'm going to take on a Sunday. Oh, I'll take that back. There is one, but it's for senior citizens. I'll be doing what they call a winter frolics, and it's a group of senior citizens that they put on a show. So I'll be doing the makeup for that, and I will probably try to share a few of the videos or some of the scenes that I capture. So yeah, thank you for the likes, everybody. And if anybody else would like to come on, make sure you grab the link on YouTube.
Grab the link. Yeah, grab the link and come on.
And share it on out. So what else can we talk about? Something funny. A video, well, not a video. Maybe I have, let me see. We talked about the rental scam. We didn't do a lot of talk, but it played itself. Then the outspoken Denver councilwoman. That's something I can share. Let's share that. So, okay, give me a second. Let me change my information here. And people taking up space. Let's talk about this young lady. I'll go ahead and share this on the screen. As I was telling you, it's about a homeless woman who was homeless, and she is now running for office.
Wow.
I marvel her. Yeah, I marvel her. She was outspoken, and now she is literally here we go. Outspoken Denver Council critic. homeless advocate runs for Aurora Council. This young lady was homeless, um, and she's going to be running for council. It says an outspoken critic of the Denver City Council has moved to Aurora and is running for council there. Brandy Majors. Wishing her well and wishing her luck, because hopefully she can get a team of people that can help her as well to make a difference. She speaks almost every week during public comment period of the Denver City Council meeting, a fierce advocate for the homeless and formerly homeless herself. She mostly criticized the council for sweeping encampments. At the core of my candidacy is a fervent dedication to improving the lives and working conditions of communities that have long been neglected. And that's a fact. Aurora, like Denver, has a camping ban, homeless outpost regularly are swept. The city struggles with the shortage of shelter beds, and is planning to build a multi-million-dollar complex to serve people experiencing homelessness. Now, that's something I'd like to get involved in. She talks about a youth violence plan, addressing youth violence, and another of Major's goals. Police brutality. She's saying it must end. That's a fact. Aurora Police Department, they suffer from one of the biggest. Aurora Police Department suffers from one of the biggest public relation problems in the nation. I believe that. Bad publicity stemming from the death of Elijah McClain thirst Aurora into a national spotlight, which was true. And the city already had received negative press for being the site of the theater mass shooting. Remember, we had the mass shooting, we had Columbine. So there's been a lot of tragedy and trauma related to these incidents. Major says she decries Venezuelan invasion. And friend Jesse LaShawn Paris encourages bids. So this is a person that is, no matter how hard or who stands in the way for progress, a lot of support, I'm sure, will come her way. This guy's name is, so I'm wishing her well. She explains in her statement, these experiences have inspired my passion to drive meaningful change. I have also been deeply moved by the effort of Jesse Paris, whose courage in running for office has motivated me to keep forward for the betterment of our people by being of service, no matter how hard or who stands in the way of forward progress. I agree with that. We need some new energy and people that need to really want to help the community. Because my 2 cents is, my thing is, are people tired yet? Why aren't they tired yet? I don't understand it. I would be tired. I'm tired.
I've been tired of a whole lot of stuff that's going on in our society, in our world. But who am I? I'm just a squirrel in this tiny world.
No, we're people, and that's the thing. People are afraid to speak up because we have been bamboozled. It's just like, fat shaming people, skinny shaming people, bullying people. That's why people are afraid to speak up. But we've got to start taking our rightful places. We have paid our dues to the point where we're not 20 years old anymore. You used to be able to say things to people. They get offended because you say something to them. You
Yep.
know, right is right and wrong is wrong. So that's my thing. I'm just over it. I am trying to get people to speak up. I'm trying to get people to voice their opinion. Like I said, come on here with a plate of food and eat and talk.
That's right.
Listen, we've got to. There's a time where we have to come together, voice our opinions, support people who are trying to make a difference. And we know that, we all need to support one another in some
That's right.
shape, form,
Yeah.
or fashion.
In some kind of way. Don't think it's too small, Any kind of support is helpful, Any kind of support is helpful.
Yeah.
But I've done a lot of change in my outlook on life.
Yeah.
Well, another thing that helped me to look
And
outlook on life now. Go ahead on. Go ahead on.
I hear you.
Oh, okay. Well, another thing
You said
that also that
another thing.
that helped me to look at life a bit different now is sitting back watching my people constantly, I'm saying it for the third time, constantly being beaten, being killed, being drugged, dragged, your word you want to use, being spat on. And it just seems like it's okay to do that. I did. Woof. My last show, my show before this one, I showed a video of where she admitted it was her mistake. They pulled over a car and they had two children, the mother and the father. They on their way to the sons that's in the car basketball tournament. Pulled over the car, guns drawn, okay? Had his 6-year-old son out with his hands up in the air, telling him to keep his hands up in the air. That video was sent to me, and I critiqued it and talked about it. But when I got finished, I cried like a baby because I stated, and I'm standing up here on this platform, I am so sick and tired of seeing my people constantly being mistreated. Now, while the little 6-year-old boy standing out there in the street, because the police tell him, keep your hands up. What is a 6-year-old boy gonna do to you? He had nothing on, okay? While they had him doing that, in the car, the other little child screaming at the top of his lungs, saying, calling the man in the car, it was his uncle. Uncle, we're gonna die. That's what he was saying to his uncle. You could hear that child screaming and saying it. There was a gun in the car. They had a register. There's a gun in the car. They said, yes, this is the glove compartment. Come to find out, it was the wrong car. The lady, the cop admitted she keyed the wrong driver tag number in. She meant to put something, but she hit another one, and it pulled up a stolen vehicle. Right? She said, "No."
Oh, I saw that. I read that. You're right.
She said, "No." She said, "This is all on me. This is all my fault." So I said, "Yeah, she took responsibility because the cop was trying to make it seem like the computer did it." She said, "No, this was all on me." She corrected it. That cop was trying to lie. That's what was trying to happen.
Yeah.
But she said, "No, this was all on me. I was the one that keyed the wrong alphabet in. This is my fault." All right. But that man, the man got out of the car and he was in tears. He said, "Y'all had my 6-year-old son with his hands up in the air."
traumatized
He's gonna be traumatized
for the rest
for
of
the
his
rest of their
life.
life.
Yeah,
Rest
yeah.
of their life. That's another
I-
outlook on change my outlook right there. When it's just like it's a normal thing that's happening to us. Like
It's
nobody
it's
don't
it's
care.
it's just horrific, and there's so many stories like these that I don't understand why we cannot become so desensitized
Yes, that's
to
the word.
these issues. Yeah, because now one thing that happened over the weekend or a few days ago, I probably need to pull that up. But a gentleman was at a bus stop. Now, they have these sensors uh, from the where the cops are watching the bus stops in different locations, and they
Okay,
saw
yeah. Got
this.
cameras up. Uh-huh.
Yeah, they saw
Okay.
this guy fighting. One guy pulled out a gun, and it was over a backpack. This guy
Oh,
was getting robbed, and they went and the surveillance camera was is what they were watching. They ended up going to the location and shot the man who was getting robbed, not the
oh,
man that
that
was
was doing the
trying to
robbery.
rob him. And then they had the audacity to give him a citation, a ticket. You killed this man because you were watching a surveillance camera, and you killed the man that was being
Being
robbed.
robbed.
I that yes, I'm just this is has changed my outlook on life,
Like,
because
yeah.
at this point, no matter where you go, no matter what you do, you've got to be on your P's and Q's more
You
so
better.
now than ever. Now, here you are
Mhm.
at a bus stop and you get killed, but some minutes later, somebody was trying to rob you and you get killed. That's a problem.
That's a problem.
That's a
Yes, it is.
huge problem.
Now,
So, yeah,
who's gonna pay for that?
oh man, listen, that's in the news as well. So I've got a lot of these. Like I tell everybody, this is for educational purpose. This is
Oh,
why we have to eat healthy. This is why we have to be on our P's and Q's, because we have to keep our mind clear, our
mhm,
mind sharp. We've got to pay attention. You see, so I am done with this world and all of their silliness, because
mhm.
at what point do people grow? At what point do people mature? At
Exactly.
what point do we change our outlook on life, but to better ourselves, not to hinder ourselves, but to better
Better
ourselves?
ourselves. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's a lot. So, with that being said, what changes? My final uh thing I'm going to share is about Steve Harvey.
Okay.
Okay, did you hear about that?
Uh-huh.
He ended up firing his help because they have tweeted the wrong thing. And so let me pull that up and we can
Okay.
at least have something. It's funny, but it's not funny. It's
Right.
funny because that's why I do my own platform. I don't have anybody doing my platforms for
Mhm,
me, because
mhm.
you mess around and say the wrong thing and say I said it, we gonna have a problem. So
Problem.
this is what I'm gonna share with us. Yeah, going out. We'll have one more and then we'll close it. But Steve Harvey said it won't happen again. Oh wow. So let's see. Can you see that?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
He says it won't happen again. Steve Harvey excuse me, implied that he had to fire an employee for making an unauthorized post on X, formerly known as Twitter.
Yeah.
Steve Harvey wants to know that his Twitter post about unfunny comedians came from an employee, not him. He is like, don't put me in it.
Mhm.
So let's see what he says. The post, which was shared on his page last week, asked followers to name a comedian they didn't find funny at all, according to Revolt. It got over 1 million views. Now, if you're doing it
Wow.
just for views, that's a view. He said, but that was before being removed from his account. Steve Harvey said, "Don't put that on me." Uh, let's see if I can minimize this a little bit. Okay. He
Okay.
said in a he stated that he was on a fishing trip at the time and never authorized the post. Look at Steve. He was like, what the heck?
Mhm.
Somebody that worked for me on my Twitter put a statement out that was totally negative. I gotta take responsibility for it because they worked for me. But the engagement was talking about name a comedian you don't think is funny. Why would I do something like that? He asked rhetorically. Look at him. Look at his face.
Mhm.
Why would I? That don't even make no damn sense. He
Mhm.
continued. My whole brand is to be motivational, and I'ma turn around and say something like that. He said, "You don't know where these young people are at, where these people are at in their career, man." He sounds so funny. You don't know where these people are at in their career, man.
Mhm.
They could be coming up or anything. I'm all about positivity. I would have never done nothing like that. There we go, looking at you like, I'm for real. Well, Steve said he was so pissed off and that he'd also confronted the employee who apparently told Steve that they were trying to increase engagement on his social media. Look at Steve. Steve's like, do I look like I need to increase my
Increase my
engagement?
engagement.
He said, okay, okay, you trying to get some employment too. Steve continued, my bad, y'all. Now I gotta come on here and do a damn selfie. So here it is. I'm sorry, man. My bad, y'all. It won't happen again, though. Why? Ooh. Well, at least you know it's him this time. You can't see Steve's post here. So he literally fired that guy for making the
Mhm.
wrong post and said he said it. Well, hey, I ain't mad at him
Mhm.
because I'm not one. You're not gonna post something for me and said I said it. Nope, I didn't
Yep.
say it.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
yeah, that's
Mhm.
crazy. Well, on a positive note, thanks for stopping by. Anything else you
You're
want to
so
say
welcome.
before we leave?
No, that's it. I enjoyed it. I just came on up here with you. What I mean, if I got the time, I'm gonna come. I'm still in my studio, so I just let me go
Well,
and support. You know, and I thank you
I
for coming to my
appreciate
live.
that.
I saw you in my live. I saw you in my interview. But I guess you saw me. I was going for it, boy. I saw you. I did.
Yeah, I'll be trying to watch you while I'm getting ready, and then I decided to go later. But you know what? I There's another girl. We're all trying to figure out a time where we can support each other's page.
Because you're
So
3 hours behind me, right?
no, it's 9:25 here.
All right. So it's
What's
11. Excuse me. It's 11:25 here.
So we're 2 hours. I'm 2 hours behind you. Yeah. So I don't know, but I think we can. I think it would behoove us to visit each other's platforms, and that way we can have camaraderie and more people engaging, even though you have your guests, but we can also, be on there for support. We just gotta find a way, I'm thinking. And then
Gotta reach
you
out to
come
me.
on
Like,
here.
reach out to me. Let me know. My show's on Wednesdays. Now, what's on your mind is venting time. It's on Wednesdays at 8:30, and my regular segment is on Saturdays at 8:30. So in between them times, you see what I'm saying? I do my makeup lives Wednesdays and Saturdays at 5:30. You see what I'm saying? And the reason
You
why
a
I do
busy bee.
The reason why I do it on Wednesdays and Saturdays because I be doing my makeup live for my segment. So because I said to myself, well, you know what? I might as well go live do my makeup because I'm gonna be having a segment an hour and a half later. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I do Wednesdays and Saturdays my makeup lives.
Well, that's good because I don't get a chance. I had to take a nap today, and then I put my makeup on, but I do it to the point now where I'm putting very little on and I'm cleaning up this area here. Because of the wireframe glasses, I've gotten
Yeah,
allergic
now,
reaction here.
yeah.
And so when I do it close up, it looks a mess. And I noticed that I have to stop using powder. I just need to have a dewy finish because when I use powder, it makes it look,
Take it.
it amplifies it more, where you can see all these pores. So I'm
Yeah,
going to keep it dewy finish.
yeah.
I don't know if you can see it right in here, but dewy finish for a while as I continue to close it up and get it, you know, but you can't really see it right now. But some of my photos, you can see it, but I'm
See,
okay with that. Yeah. Well,
that's all that.
next time you come on, bring a snack.
Yeah. But yeah, I tried it.
You
I
got to bring
tried
your
it.
own snack.
But let me tell you what my biggest problem is. I'll fix dinner or hubby will fix dinner. And then I be get a clock. I'm like, well, let me sit down and eat now. They get the clock. Ain't ate yet now. So I already 7:30. I been at then I look at now I'm on a talk show. I ain't had none eat all day, 8:30 at night. By the time I got my talk show, around about this time now, 7 to 12, now I'm gonna go in the house to eat dinner. You see what I'm saying?
Now, see, and you know, when you do that, you overeat. So you're
Yeah.
gonna have to take care of you're gonna have to eat earlier, even if it's every 2 hours. You're gonna have to snack on something. Because when you don't eat all day, unless you're intermittent fasting and you know how to eat something light, you're going to overeat. So it's best to, you might as well go ahead and eat on your shows. See, we not clocking in for other people. We clocking in
Exactly.
for ourselves.
And I started to do that. I started to
And
bring my
so,
food in here. But I said, no, because, I want to be present, mentally present for this interview. Because, it's been 2 months we waited. We had this scheduled for 2 whole months and the day finally came. I was so excited. And she was so excited. Yes.
okay, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that one. I've
Please do.
been, yeah, I've been doing a lot myself, but early mornings, and then I've been going to sleep and taking a nap, and then, breaking my time up. But yeah, I'll have to go back and watch that.
Yes,
And
please do. Please do. She's a
in the
member of the
meantime,
LGBTQ community. She's telling her story.
okay. Oh, wait. The one tonight.
Mm-hmm.
The one
Yeah.
I watched the one tonight. I thought you meant the other. There was another one that I saw that I haven't watched yet. Oh yeah, I saw this. I saw that one. Remember, I
Yeah.
was on the live.
Yeah. I saw
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Good. Well, that's good. Well, I'm glad you came on to support. We'll have to do this again. Um,
Yes. We're going to schedule it and come up here and we're going to
yes, and for those, that's what we have to do is schedule. We need to just get our calendar out. So that way I'll know when you're on, because that's the thing. I think we just need to get our calendars out so we can continue to support one another. I do get notifications when I'm not busy, but then again, sometimes because I work by appointments, I try to do them earlier so that I'm free, at least by a certain time. But yeah, we definitely need to do that along with the other people. If you guys are coming in, make sure you share, share, share. Also visit Miss J. Yeah, Miss J from Miss J Speaks Talk Show and Podcast. Make sure you go over there and like her page. Make sure you share, share, share. We are here to support one another. That's what's going to change our outlook on life, is that when people come together and support one another and quit being haters, it's enough out here. Because my podcast, listen, I'll be the first to tell you, I have content, but I'm new to this. And so it may not be as exciting as some, because some people, we have listen, sometimes I'm wondering how the heck do they get on their what can I say, get their content going and get their people, because everybody's different. Everybody's got an audience. So we cannot judge. We can just continue to support one another and help everybody lift their numbers up so we can get support. And who knows? You just never know. There's always somebody that can use your help, and there's always somebody that can share your work. So share. It may not be for that person, but share. It may be for somebody else you know. Yes. And while I'll take my last box, I will say thank you for coming on. I'll take my last bite when I get off of air. I had my little drink. So yeah, let's do that as soon as we can. And I look forward to seeing you again. Anybody else have any?
I'll call you tomorrow. I'll call you around 4 or 5 o'clock my time.
Okay, that's about 3. Well, that'll be 3 or 4 my time. So we met we're 2 to 3, because we're 2 hours. You're 2 hours ahead of me.
Right. So
yeah,
around 5 o'clock my time, I'm gonna set my reminder for me to call you so we can touch base and get our calendars out and get something on and popping. Okay.
Yeah, let's do it. It's a new day. It's a new time. And it's okay. Thanks a lot. And enjoyed your company.
Thank
and
you
here
so
I was. All right. Take care. Peace and blessings to you. Okay. Bye-bye. Well, everybody, here I thought nobody was going to come on, and I had my food ready, and I was just going to eat and shoot the breeze. But Miss J came on to support, and we're going to support one another more often. And if anybody else wants to come on, let's do that. Come on so we can support one another, share one another's content, and let people see that we are the change, and that we need to change our outlook on life and how we support people. Okay, so with that being said, nothing to it but to do it. I'm gonna serenade you guys on the way out. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for listening, and enjoy your night. blessings.